Now we are recording. So, before we get into our recap of our session, why don't we learn a little bit of who we've got at the table and we'll dive right back in.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Vass. Vass is a devilishly handsome tiefling bard rogue who has found himself once again stumbling across the multiverse. This week's fun fact about Vass is his least favorite food is raw vegetables. He likes them cooked just fine. He's down for a nice stew or a tasty stir fry, but salads are torture for him, and if you leave a tray of veggies out for him, he's going to wonder what he could have possibly done to deserve such an affront.
Alright, let's proceed as we learn a little bit about Vass's eating habits.
I'll go next. I'm Greg. I'm playing Valen Duskward, a paladin warlock, who looks kind of like a sad little sad sack. Little dusty, little beat up, but has his best of friend, his brightly colored Sphinx of Wonder, which looks like a winged cat, kind of like from Coco, if you've seen Coco. And if you haven't seen Coco, go see Coco. But yeah, a little bit about Valen is that as tough as he looks and as like dour as he sometimes might be, he loves that stupid cat, and it will occasionally do very cat-like things that both frustrate and amaze him.
Beautiful.
So please don't kill him.
No promises.
Please don't kill Iris.
All right, I'll go next. I'm Stefan. I'm playing Hugh Dever, a flashing, flamboyant, and ambiguously French fencer. Since Hugh is immune to poison, he's been largely letting go from the need to cook vegetables at all, and has been cataloging the various what the various plants of the forest taste like, including all the poisonous mushrooms.
Okay.
Are hallucinations? Would he still get hallucinations if he was allergic to poison or immune to poison?
I mean, if it does psychic damage instead of poison damage, I think he's still a target.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it's an interesting conundrum. We'll find out.
Hi, I'm Ronald, and I am playing Romulus Nubis, a paladin sorcerer who is in love with a halfling girl. That's it.
Hi, I'm Clay. I'm playing Zula of the Iron Shadows. Uh, she is the Baker assassin. And fun fact, she did bake a bunch of food for Jemmy to sell at the time, but now she's starting to be really concerned as she's now calculating in her head because traveling across the dimensions, you calculate how much time has passed, and she's realizing her stock is dwindling, and she knows Jemmy will rely on stealing from other bakeries at some point to keep up the ruse.
I figure that Zula's main worry with that is not the stealing of another bakery, but getting quality that is lesser to her own, and therefore
You
reputation
nailed it. You
taking.
nailed it exactly.
uh, alrighty. So, with that, we can return to our session. And since I am done doing some VM shenanigans, we have the map back. So, you had returned to Sigil. You had a bit of time for respite, and then before you set off for Kryn, familiar to some, foreign to others, you were joined by Valen, uh, also afflicted by this tethering to Vecna, also seeking to figure out what is going on with that. So as you all set off for the next piece in the rod, uh, you found yourself in a very dismal location. The uh, province of Nightland, heading towards the Dargard Keep. This charred and ruined relic of a time long gone. And while you had attempted to get by without being noticed by some of the undead that stand guard, your plan was unfortunately not quite as successful. But you have defeated, it seems, most of the uh, figures, but you would have noticed, of course, others that stand at different entrances. But at this current moment, you are not in combat. So, adventurers, what would you like to do?
I have a question from the end of last session.
Yes.
Does Worston Kern have anything cool on them? I don't think we looted them last time.
As you go over to Worstonfern, you would see that she doesn't really have anything cool that would be of use. There is the thing that I totally remember the name of. I'm totally not going back and looking at stat block. There is the banner that she carries, which has the symbol of the Slavnik Knights of the Rose. This standard that was associated with Lord Soth, but now has again charred this blackened color. But besides that, all of her armor is centuries old and broken, busted. Not quite the best for use.
And as far as we can tell, nobody else heard the commotion and is coming running.
If they heard it, they are not coming running.
Can Zula hide the bodies?
Sure. Where does Zula want to hide the bodies?
Where's the bridge lead to? Like, what's off the bridge?
A chasm?
Yeah, that's a perfect place. Zula unceremoniously kicks them into the chasm as she rolls them over.
Drags them over to the bridge and then just yeets.
We went from hiding them
Like-
to just
like-
straight up disposing them. That's
Like
great.
she's done it 1,000 times. Just nothing on her face. Tosses them into a chasm.
So are we in a dungeon or?
You
Sorry,
are
I'm playing catch up.
outside of the keep. You have not yet entered.
We're staring at a castle, I believe, right?
Yeah. A well-defended keep at one point, but is now all charred and ruinous.
Okay.
Though if you're talking about,
Well-
like, dungeon crawls, I would constitute this as a dungeon.
So basically, we could either go in through the doors on the east or west here, or go all the way around where there are guards. Does everybody want to? Do we want to be stealthy or do we want to be loud?
I have a cool spell up, so I'm fine with being loud.
Though I am in mithril armor, I don't mind making noise.
Well, I'm for stealth, but I mean, I'm good with just killing a bunch of people.
Okay, Murder She Wrote. Oh, calm down.
Did we figure out what these like these footprints coming out of this open door are yet?
Oh.
Does that look like somewhere we should go or somewhere we should stay away from?
I think you just know that there are the footsteps there. Yeah, black hoof prints are all you see. You haven't really investigated them too much.
I am real bad at nature. But if anybody's good at nature, maybe we can figure out what kind of creature that is. So I'll kind of go over and look around, maybe
Is it
see
na-
if
Is it a nature or survival check to determine? what it
Um,
is?
I would say either or could work for the purposes of discerning what it is.
I would have 31.
Oh, excellent.
31.
What do your ranger eyes tell you?
They look like whose? Zula says as Hugh goes over to answer the question.
The the hoof prints are this deep black, almost like soot or tar. They seem to have been freshly made, but you can't quite determine exactly what it is. They look almost like horse hooves, but hard to say for certain. They're not quite anything you've seen before.
Okay. Um.
they did leave the door open. So
Yeah, if you want to go
maybe we
into
just go
the
through the open door.
door.
I'm gonna
You're our shield. You go
Yeah,
first.
Valen's gonna step into the shadows for a minute, and then go invisible,
Yeah.
so that I can sneak up, at least unseen, if not unheard.
Oh. What type of paladin is this guy?
Not just
A compromised one.
complicated.
So yeah, I'll just kind of invisibly stick my head around the open door and
Yeah.
see if I see anything.
You see what looks to be some stables. Though you see no animals. But you do see the continuation of those black footprints.
Uh, I'll step back, go uninvisible, and then kind of wave
Yeah.
forward. Go back invisible. And maybe step on the other side of the door and see if I can see if I can kind of track those footprints without getting too far in the room. But
You see that
eventually, I'm not going to let them walk in without me.
yeah, you see the hoof prints leading into the stable, and the stable is empty.
Okay. I'll walk back over here and try very hard not to scare the crap out of anybody and be like, I can't see the whole room, but the footprints just go into an empty stable. There's another door that looks like it leads into the castle. This might be a decent place to enter without making a lot of fuss.
Sounds
Pulls out
good
swords.
to me.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Vass keeps seeing Valen go invisible, so he's gonna put see invisibility up.
Okay. So,
I think I'll clock that Voss can actually see me and just give a little wave. All right. Guess I'll walk up to this door.
so as you step in to the stables themselves, you
Oh, thank God.
are uh, you are struck with the smell of rotten hay and dung, as well as the scent of, having it burned, the smoke and char that linger in the wolves. Um, there are groom's tools. At one point, they would have been used to care for fine horses, but now they lay scattered and useless. Uh, the black hoof prints you see cover the floor, and it almost seems as if they're burned into the wood itself. You see off to the northwest corner what looks to be a crumpled skeleton lying in a heap. Peeking over there, you would notice that its sternum and ribs are entirely shattered. And of course, on the north wall, the
In
door
or out?
in.
In. So nothing came out of it. Something caved
Yes.
it in.
Yep. But yeah, you've got a door that leads into the keep proper.
I guess, can I listen at the door to see if we can hear any noise in the next room?
Roll a perception roll.
14.
You don't hear anything that seems amiss.
Sorry, everybody. I used my deaf ear.
Right, so,
All right. Y'all ready to open this door?
Seems clear.
I'll step in front and open it and see what's on the inside.
let's see. Just do some.
He was the bravest of us all.
Stuff
To be fair, nobody can see me, so it looks like Zula's opening the door
Vass
from the
can
other
see
side.
you.
Zula's like talking to everybody, and the door suddenly opens. All right, so here's the plan.
Zula, why did you open the door? We were discussing the plan.
The fuck? There's ghosts.
Project. No.
Goddamn undead.
It was, yeah, I make it's a ghost noise as I open the door.
Zula stabs at the air.
You don't stab any ghosts, unfortunately. Alright, so what you would see is what looks to be a walkway to the inner layers.
All right. Left or right? Anybody have a preference?
Dealer's choice.
Let's split up.
Yeah, let's split up.
I second that. Me, Velma, and Daphne will go to the left. You, Shaggy, and Scooby Doo can go to the right.
Who's my Scooby Doo?
Iris is Scooby Doo.
Iris might be. Iris is Scrappy Doo.
Iris
Oh
is
no!
Scrappy.
Don't do that to Iris.
I know you were begging the DM not to kill your cat. I might kill your cat.
That's fair.
Oh.
I need to take Death Ward and make sure that I put it in my cat.
You know what? Do Warding Bond instead.
It's true.
So you both
I
get
guess
damage.
let's go. Yeah, let's go left.
Alright, good adventures go left.
Right is right.
Okay.
Left has got to be better.
Oh, a door. I'm kidding.
It's a box,
Oh,
I have
no.
always wanted one. Yeah, so you see a couple doors, a hallway, a turn.
At the end of this hallway, is that actual wall, or is that open to the outside, like kind of like a garden wall?
I want
You know what I'm talking about?
to say that that is open to the outside as a garden wall because it is a garden on the other side. But let me double check real quick because this is
Okay.
a very
I just wanted to see if people can see us from outside.
this is a dark
Hi, everybody.
map. No, that is like a wall. So you can't see past that.
Gotcha.
It's a
Is
hard
this door
stop.
that I'm by locked?
Do you try the door? Do you like jiggle the?
Yeah.
As you,
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna loudly. I just,
it
test the
does.
handle.
Testing the handle, it does not seem to be locked.
Okay. I stand back, not knowing where this Valen person is, and I'm like, I point to this door and
Got you.
mouth to everyone that this door is not locked.
I will. Open the door. Boldly and invisibly open the door.
Okay. Opening the door, you see a large space beyond. Looks to be uh, a gathering hall of some sort. Where's my eraser? Actually, make this easy for myself. Okay, cool.
Can't even see the whole room, but it looks like something very bad happened here.
Yeah, the whole keep is a charred mess. I think something that no.
I mean, sometimes it's just misfortune when your house burns down, and
Or it's a
sometimes
static. It might be on purpose.
did
Yeah,
a
it could.
dark ritual, and
You wouldn't know anything
It
about
could
that,
be to
right?
deter. It would be to deter like other visitors and stuff, you know.
Yeah. So from just opening the door, that's what you're able to see. So
It's statement scorching.
Steven
yeah,
scorching.
this guy's got depressed apocryphal vibe going on.
So while Valen's
So
doing that, Hugh, do you want to check out that room that you sort of lost yourself in?
Oh, we lost you.
Yes.
All right.
it was like
Also, my emanation's gone funky.
He stuck right by me.
All right. You should be able to move it now. So what you'd see in this room as you step inside is which one is that? Oh, this is the room that I thought Willow was going to enjoy. Um, so despite the sort of lingering scent and smell of the smoke pervading the entirety of the keep, there is the very prevalent smell of yeast in this room. Uh, there is an oven. It was perhaps used to bake bread, but it has long since collapsed. There are sacks that had contained flour once upon a time, but have spoiled, and you can see what looks to have been droppings of vermin. And there are a pair of skeletal legs dangling from a window in the kitchen's west wall.
Okay.
It's the bakery.
Oh, there we go. Working properly now? No. All right. Well, Hugh will look around in there, and we still have a problem with the.
We can just make a new one.
just put that
Yeah.
off to the side.
Yeah. So Hugh's gonna search the room, and if he doesn't find anything interesting, he'll move on.
Yeah, there's not really anything interesting.
All right.
Alright, what size does your emanation need to be?
10 feet.
10 feet. And YouTube. There. Alright, cool. Your emanation should now be working
Yep.
properly. If it's not, I'm gonna fight somebody.
Okay.
Alright, so there's a few other doors on the western side of the wall. or you can enter the open door to the statement scorched room.
I guess let's barge on through. Oh, if people aren't clear, I have like little, I have spectral owls and rotating around me in the emanation.
Alrighty, so
Do they look like Heboo?
They're Hebu's little friends.
let me just make something. Okay. My maps. There it is. So, as the as you enter this space, this is the heart of Dargard Keep, this great hall. You see there are furnished tables of what hue you recognize as Qualinesti oak. You see that it is tiled with purple marble from the Calcist Mountains. You see that it is decorated with the heads of exotic beasts, but they are all broken, cracked, blackened by the great conflagration which engulfed the keep on that cataclysmic day. You see an ornate throne sitting upon the stone dais. It faces the wreckage of this massive bronze chandelier lying in the center of the hall. There's a burnt skeleton trapped beneath the chandelier. Behind the throne, twin staircases climb to the second level. And in front, the spectral form of an elven woman hovering near the chandelier and looking mournfully at the skeleton that is crushed by its weight. She cursed him. Her voice is thin, reedy. Her dying breath, that he might live one life, but every life is fully adequate. Always tired, never able to rest. Always thirsty, but never able to drink. Always alone, but never able to love. She turns to you at that point. You see her eyes are red, her face streaked with endless tears. And Vass, you recognize her, as do you, Hugh. You had seen this elven woman a few times before throughout your adventures. Soth is not here. He has traveled to the abyss to confer with the Dark Queen. He has invited him to hear a proposition, although I do not know its nature.
I kind of look to Vass and Hugh. Do you guys know her?
Yeah,
Yeah, we met.
a few times.
I'm assuming she wasn't a ghost the last time you saw her.
I think she was.
She has always been a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's super nice though and very helpful.
Zula
Oh.
puts away her daggers.
Um, is she always this depressed, or is that somebody you guys used to know under the chandelier, or?
I mean, I wouldn't really describe her as ever being cheerful
Mm.
necessarily. I don't remember her being quite this melancholy. Um, we weren't aware of anyone connected to her, were we? Like, would we have any idea who might be under the chandelier?
Um, I don't know, actually.
But you're God.
Yeah, but I ran this campaign like a year ago. I can't remember what was unlocked.
Even
I'm
God
I'm
rested on
hearing
the
a
seventh
lot of
day.
excuses right now.
Yeah, hold on. All right, hold on.
Vass, don't tell her I killed her guard outside. Just lie. Tell her he ran.
I don't think she's tied in with these folks.
Oh, thank God.
She kind of shows up when she's needed to impart knowledge.
Ah,
Oh, it's
sort of
some
like a Deus
Oracle
Ex Machina.
bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, you don't quite recall. You know that she's tied to Soft. You do recall that from the interactions. She followed where you had seen the um, other undead figure, Caradoc, who's you definitely recall that he was closely connected to Soft. You don't know much other connections.
And would Vass know who the Dark Queen is? I think I might know. But is that a religion check? Or
I would say a religion check.
oh, it was on a 19 and then it rolled over to a 3. That's a big old 6.
Yeah, no. Gotta be pretty powerful if this Dark Queen is calling Soft to the abyss. That's all you got.
Yeah, making some notes for future lyrics.
I really don't want to go to the abyss, guys. Do you think he'll leave anytime soon? Maybe he'll come back?
Um,
We
I
can
don't think we
call
need
him.
him. We just need to find the raw piece, right? And if he's
Oh,
not
yeah.
here, that's one less powerful being we gotta fight.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay.
Well, we're not sure. I mean, we can check the entire keep and see if it's here, but if he's not here, that's one less threat we gotta worry about.
As
You
you
know what?
speak,
We're probably gonna get lucky.
the spectral woman. I know the location of piece of the rod you see. But
Oh wow,
until
you're right. She is
Soft
useful.
but until Soft is destroyed, this information I will hold within my own.
And never mind.
God damn. See, oracles always do this bullshit.
Okay.
Met many oracles, have you?
I've tortured a lot of oracles. Zula goes into the corner and it gets angsty.
Okay. Well, I'm not touching that with a bag of worms. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Filing that away for like, that's he does not like the oracles. That's a little creepy.
Counter offer. Um, Lidora, right?
Ladara.
Ladara.
Lidara, yep.
So, okay. Fair enough on the Lord Sloth thing. I think one of our party members has a beef with him, so I'm pretty sure he's down to smite him. Um, do you know any other relics or any powerful artifacts that we can snag in this keep besides the rod piece that might be helpful for when we take him down?
I do not explore these vaults. Too many painful memories. There may yet be some magic that holds that was not destroyed by the god's fire.
Do you know when Boff is coming back?
I do not know the time that he plans to return, but I know a way I need to call him in.
Oh. Okay. Um,
When
another
we
question.
call him, well, yeah. When will we know exactly where he appears when we call him?
He will return to the keep, but his prison. I assume he can return to any portion of it.
Okay. Another question. How do you know if there's any other creatures that I'm assuming we know about the 4 creatures outside, right?
Yeah, you would know.
Okay.
We scouted a little bit last time.
Okay. So, sorry, playing catch up. Um,
No, you're not allowed to know things.
do you know would you know if there are any besides the 4 creatures outside, if there are any other dangerous creatures within the keep that we need to take out before we summon the evil Death Knight?
Those that were truly loyal to Soth still stand. There are numbers of his legion that followed him into undeath. And of course, my horrid sisters. Maranka, Gisela, Joanna, the banshees of Dargard Keep.
Okay. And they're here, like currently.
They tend to the cataclysmic fires that burn atop the town.
All right. So the 3 sisters are upstairs of the tower, and then there's a couple of other undead monsters around the keep.
What Ladara says.
Okay. All right. Are these banshees stronger than the other creatures that inhabit the keep? I just want to see what our priority should be.
I do not know that if they are stronger or lesser. We were not warriors in life. I do not
Are
know
your
if
sisters
they're.
corrupted? Oh, sorry.
I do not know if their bindings to the curse of Lord Soft empowered them.
Okay. So we know specifically where this is me talking to the group. Okay, we know specifically where some enemies are. The four outside, and then the three banshees at the top of the tower of the keep. Do we want to take care of the ones at the top of the keep first?
I'm up for a rooftop battle.
Yeah, because
Yep.
at least maybe we can. If people try to come up, then they're kind of
Running them
funneled
down.
up us. Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, just to sort of let you know, you would have seen this from outside. The keep itself is about 4 levels before you get to the tower levels.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a long way to go.
So, just so that way you guys know.
Okay.
Can everybody fly?
Zula
can
pulls
make
out
it.
a grappling hook.
My boots are still going from when I activated them when we got here.
And I can summon my Pegasus.
What time of day is it outside?
Uh,
Is it nighttime?
it is always dark around Dargard Keep. Nightland is covered
Hey!
by shadows forever.
I can teleport anywhere. Within 60 feet, I believe. Let me know. It's either 30 or 60.
I have a few questions for Lidara.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to free your sisters from whatever is influencing them?
If there is, I do not know it. I do not know why I am not under the same compulsions they are. I'm still bound to this keep, but my hatred soul burns within me like it should within them. But it doesn't.
Okay. That's nods. I'm sorry if this is a sensitive subject, but may I ask who that was? And he'll point towards the chandelier and the skeleton.
The friend that I warned. But she did not listen. You might have known her from the history. This lady is sold a soul.
Assuming Hugh knows that name.
Hugh knows it? And Vass, you would know it from the visions that you had seen in the purple flame as they were explained to you.
I will say this. I do have greater restoration, which can uh typically break curses. I don't know if it will break the Banshee's curse, but I can try.
Can you break a curse placed upon by the divine?
Well, I beg to my God really, really hard and ask for help doing it, but probably not. Sorry.
So you are still mortal then. You will not be able to face the cataclysmic fire as it is. The inferno that rages at the top of the tower is unapproachable in its state. You will die before you can achieve what you need to call Soth back to this place. But I know of a way to diminish its flames enough. There are 5 lesser abrasions that burn in the lower towers. They burn because of the spirit of an innocent soul perished under Soth's evil. Drunkard, musician, drowned woman, librarian, and prisoner. Find their bones, place them in the abrasions. Those spirits will no longer need to burn in the flames. Snuff them all, and the center fire will fade, enough for you to approach and extinguish it. And extinguishing it will call Soth back. That's here. This is not your first foray with cataclysmic fire. Do you know it will take more than simple dirt or water to extinguish it?
We need to go take on the towers first. Do you have a suggestion on how do we put out the fires in the tower?
She said we got to collect the bones.
For the smaller fires, yes.
Yeah.
For the smaller fires, but there's still gonna be a fire at the top. It'll just be not as bad as it currently is. I'm trying to remember, Faye. I'm trying to remember, and I feel so bad.
Would
but
you
I
like
can't
to?
remember.
Would you like to roll a history check?
I would love to.
With advantage, since technically, she's supposed to know.
I mean, you can remember something, but it has been a time since their adventures in Crane. Vass, the only thing you remember is
13.
that it needs to be some sort of item with power. You don't know, you don't recall the specifics. But as you're thinking of that, and as Valen asks, there are any words of wisdom Lidara can share. A divine relic, an offering of the god's power, placed in the flames.
Too bad Rue wasn't here with that dragon lance.
Dragon Lance.
Anyone got Rue's digits? Can we call him up and just be like, yo, bring your lance. We need it.
Roll for me.
Is-
Roll for me not a history. Roll for me a religion check. Anyone who would like to, upon hearing Lidara say that.
I got a 19 this time.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Zula's
16.
lost in the sauce.
Zula's still thinking about oracles.
Zula's like, I should destroy this damn castle.
Romulus,
Just burn it down.
Valen, Vax. Yeah. From Vax, of course, you think of the Dragon Lance, any sort of magical, divine creation could work, or even a holy symbol, a connection, a tether to the divine, would be able to be perhaps sufficient.
Uh, what about my fate dealer deck?
That could work. We'll see.
Okay. Oof. And it can just be any type of holy symbol, like a regular holy symbol, or does it have to be like a very special holy symbol?
It has to be a holy symbol that is used and utilized. Something that connects to the divine.
I'll try my holy symbol first before I throw my deck in. This is a very powerful artifact. All right. I will pipe up saying I might have an item I can throw into the fire.
I think while you're doing that too, Valen will also whisper to in his head to his sword
Yeah.
and get how closely tied to the divine are you?
As you ask this, you hear the voice. Not oftentimes does it speak to you, but you've heard it enough to recognize. I was crafted by that rich god, tender, disloyal betrayer. I am connected by fate, as I will be the one that strikes him down.
You are gonna love this plan then, because I think you might be our key to weakening him.
I will not go into that fire. That is what he was suggesting.
Well, we can discuss it later.
You hear the growl as the voice fades back into
Then I'll just kind of look at the group and be like, I also might have something that we can use to quench the fire, but might be costly. So maybe we'll be on the lookout for other options as well.
Yeah, let's look for something before we do anything drastic.
Well,
Yeah.
like, what about that standard outside? I don't know if, like, are the Salamnic Knights like a holy order?
More like an unholy order, but I don't think that counts.
Hmm.
Because it was just laying
Islamic
there.
Knights are holy.
They were
Give them that.
holy. They were holy at one point in time. Then the cataclysm happened. They're not really holy anymore. Sorry, I'm.
Certainly
Boy.
not these specific Slavonic Knights.
Yeah, these ones
The
definitely
prob-
not. The ones that, were
It's not
cursed by the
hearing.
gods.
Yes, those are not.
Okay,
Hey,
so I'm hearing that the
it had to
standard
be
outside
taken.
probably wouldn't work.
If we took a corpse that was cursed by a god, it is a divine linked thing.
Yeah, you want to try
Why don't
that?
we just throw a foot soldier in there and see if it works?
We could just throw a bunch of stuff and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Just start taking
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff off the wall.
I see no downside to this plan.
No,
my-
experimenting
my-
with cataclysmic fire. What could go wrong?
Arson's
I don't
always
I
a
hate
great
intelligence.
idea.
Honestly,
Well-
let's burn this place to the ground.
Well,
Well,
let's go
somebody
ahead
already
and
tried.
let's go ahead and, I guess, finish checking out the first floor and then start heading up.
Sounds good.
Now, are some of the skeletons that we've come across already, like in the stable, and then that I'm assuming Hugh told us about the one he found in the window leading to the kitchen, are they maybe some of those poor souls that we need to collect the remains of to put in the smaller fires? There was a librarian, a musician, a drunkard,
A drowned
two
woman
more,
and a
a drowned
prisoner.
woman, and a prisoner.
One that was the one in the stable. It didn't look. Did it look tied up?
Nope.
Did it look like a? Okay.
Did it have
Did
a
it look
cup in his hand?
drowned?
Nope.
Well, let's throw it in a fire just in case.
They'll just bring all the
have a book?
bones.
Just carry every body we find.
Did it look like it have a book in its hand?
No.
Just ask about every single
There was
one.
no water bucket near it either.
What
Zula
about
drowns.
a glass of ale?
You
Zula
sure it
drowned
wasn't?
it.
You sure its hand wasn't left in a bucket or a bucket of water? Just,
Nope.
no? Okay.
Nope.
So sorry. Drowned woman, librarian, prisoner, drunkard.
Musician.
What was the
Musician.
fifth one? Musician.
All right. We'll just throw Vass into one of the.
I was about to say Zula looks at Bass for a little too long and then looks back.
To be fair, you need the bones. These are skeletons. Not meat.
Vass has bones inside of their body. Okay. Eventually, the fire will get to it.
She has two bones outside of her body. He
You,
has.
you, I'm not gonna take the bait. I'm not gonna take the bait. But there is a problem with that. I am resistant to fire and also not willing to go in there. Thank you.
So it's gonna take a while. It'll be all right.
Hey, if I was a drunkard, I would jump in the fire.
If you find
Alright,
enough alcohol, it's not too late to start. Huh.
Okay.
All right,
So,
let's search the castle.
Yeah. Ah, I didn't mean to grab you. I meant to grab me.
It's dark in here. It's okay.
Yeah. So do we just want to keep going counterclockwise? I guess do we
Split the
see
party.
like do we see anything else in this room like worth taking?
Nah, everything's really kind of just broken. But
Looks pretty trash.
yeah, there is a door at the end of like the small hallway. Alright, so at the end of the hallway, you see the solarium. It is two pairs of chairs and tables, broken glass. Uh, they might have enjoyed the sun or the heat of the hearth, depending on the season. But the hearths are cold. The summer sun cannot burn the chill within Dargard Keep, the clouds outside of it. And the center of the north wall has collapsed, leading to the rose garden.
Just I'm assuming I see this collapsed tower.
Yeah, the collapsed tower at the back.
Okay. I won't go too far from my team. And come back in here and figure out where else we're investigating. And that's the only door exit.
That's the only one besides the one you see, and the two stairs they go up.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll finish checking the first floor.
Is this like a hole in the wall?
Uh,
Kind of right there.
it is not. It is a hallway. So I guess technically, yes, it's a hole in the wall, but not really.
But it's a design. It's a design.
It's an illusionary hole in the wall.
There's
Oh,
a
wait.
door. The door is
There we
currently
go.
closed.
Valen, check that door.
Valen, where are you? Check that door.
He's over there.
Blink in and out. Hi. Bye.
Zula, do you want to check the door that is in front of you?
Zula kicks the door open.
Oh.
You see.
Oh, I think I found a drunkard. Zula grabs a foot.
You see that there is a fully stocked wine cellar, as no great keep is complete without one, Dargard proving no exception. There is remarkably little damage from the fire here, but the wine barrels and the racks have collapsed with the intervening centuries. There are crimson stains visible on the stone, and a lone skeleton sits upright in the corner, an empty bottle clutched in its fingers.
Zula grabs the foot and then chops at it with her other dagger and then rips it off.
Do we need all the bones or just some of the bones?
Oh, I just assumed one bone. Do we need all the bone? Someone asked the ghost. I need IT support.
I thought it was the whole skeleton to lay them to rest, but what do I know?
I assumed it was a bone, just a single bone.
Moving back to perhaps check with the ghost, she is no longer there.
Yep.
Oh God,
Okay,
Zula!
I-
Zula gets a body bag and stuffs the skeleton. I don't want to carry this.
Where did you get a body bag? That's the real question.
That was my question.
It's
Valen's
Vass
just gonna-
gives
totally
Zula the
put his hand
side eye.
It's part of my forgery kit. What do I have for spy kit? I don't have a spy kit. Never mind. I don't have a bag.
I just assume that it's canon now that Zula has an emergency body bag.
Zula is a sketchy person.
Yeah.
Well, does the bone? If we move the bones, do they come apart?
I mean, yes and no. If you're like jostling them, yeah. But like if you just like scoop up the bones, they're there. This is D&D. Bones
All
aren't
right. I mean, I have
accurate.
a bag. I have a bag of holding, so
Cool.
just put them in there.
Yeah, Zula instantly hands it off, not wanting to carry it.
Did you just like scream drunkard into the bag of holding and like the full skeleton comes back? Like, how are we gonna get it back out?
Yeah, I will indicate that this is the drunkard's bones. So
Let's
when I
just
put it
throw the
inside
bag of holding
bag,
on the fire.
Yeah,
first
yeah.
of all, no.
Just
Zula labels the body bag drunkard.
are any of these barrels intact?
Would you like to roll an investigation?
Uh, sure. Where there it is. That's a 5.
No barrels are intact, but as you spend time looking around, you would notice that there are 2 bottles intact.
Bass flashes back to the time he poisoned everybody not too long ago with wine he
He-
found in Trim.
It's not blue wine, so
I was actually thinking of like a bone transportation device, but you know, that's fine.
why don't you as you're recalling the wine experience, why don't you roll me a quick history check?
Okay. That's a 14.
I mean, the wine's probably spoiled after a few centuries. Um, might collect coin to a collector.
I'll pick up the 2 mystery bottles of spoiled wine and put them in my pack. And then you know what? If we get desperate, Hugh can drink these and he'll be fine.
All right. You can mark down 1 red, 1 white.
Mystery Korean wine.
All right. So, where to next?
On to the next door.
Yeah, I guess I'll open this one right in front of me.
Okay. So, let me just get you the rest of the hallway so you
Yeah,
can
I guess
see it.
assuming nothing is going to attack me behind me.
Well, yeah, the nothing rules initiative. No. uh, what you see behind this door is swords, battle axes, warhammers. These are weapons favorited by the Knights of Slovenia. They remain in their racks where they lay broken and rusted on the floor. And there is an ancient lance that rests on a table here in the center of the room. It did take a bit of a attempt to burst through the door, the old lock giving some issues still, but you're able to open it.
So you said there's an old mace on the table? Does it look like it's in workable?
A lance.
Ooh, a lance. Does it look like it's in fighting form?
It could be utilized for sure. Though to Vass and Hugh, it looks like a dragon lance upon a first glance.
Well, that can't be possible, can it? Hugh?
Which
I'm not sure.
would you like a second glance at it?
Yeah, let's look at this.
Yeah.
You can roll either a history, arcana, or religion check.
But that's gonna be Arcana. Oh my goodness! I got a natural one.
No!
Oh, gosh.
Got 20.
Let me see.
Okay,
Nice.
Hugh knows this. So, Hugh, as you're looking over this lance upon the table, it looks like a dragon lance, but it's not. You can see that it was made by later generations of the Knights of Solamnia, probably during the Age of Might. By that time, the secret to creating true dragon lances had been lost.
Yeah, this is just a cheap imitation.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We could have used that upstairs.
Would you like to look around the rest of the armor?
Yes.
I would.
All right. Looking around, almost all of the weapons, besides the lance, seem to be rusting or becoming of no use, save for a blade in the back that seems to show no signs of rust.
Ooh. Can I check it out?
Yeah. As you are able to sort of push away the other area, you would notice the blade that you had spotted before is a glaive, a full piece, and the wood of the pole arm seems to have sort of darkened like the scorched wood you had seen before on the keep, but it seems sturdy as you look at it again with the actual metallic blade of itself resistant to rust, unlike the others.
Can I do an Arcana to see if this is magical?
Yeah, go ahead, roll for me an Arcana check.
19.
Yeah, there is radiations of magic from it, though without further inspections, either through an hour of close study or the use of an identify spell. You would not be able to know for sure what sort of magic lies within the blade.
Okay. I will tuck it in the bag of holding. Gotta get something from this crappy behind keep.
Okay.
Onward to this door. And I guess I just open it since we're just, kicking in doors now.
Well, let me make sure that that door is openable.
The one door that's not openable and I just walk into it. Ow.
the the rogue at the back is just massaging his temples a little bit, like, did you check it for traps?
This
You know this
room.
team by now. We don't do that.
Oh shit, there was another door back there. Okay.
Ooh, you lied to me.
Sorry. It's hidden. The map is dark.
Is the dark map.
Jesus.
It's almost like we're in a dark place. What you see here are haphazardly placed boxes, crates. It's a long, disused storage room. Um, it's very unlikely that there was really anything of value kept here. But value does not always equal use, so.
Do a quick courtesy search.
Yeah, if you want to do a quick search, I'll ask for an investigation check. Or you can take your time doing it.
I mean,
Quick search
with
doesn't
that
really
7,
get
I
you much.
probably would take my time doing.
Um,
Alright.
I mean, you can still decide to take your time, but with your 7 of a quick search, no, you really don't see anything.
Guess we'll just miss out on any treasures that are in here.
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, let me try this
The rods in that
locked
room.
door. Let me try this hidden door that we didn't know about.
Yeah. Alrighty. There is, as you open the door and step inside, cockroaches, other foul vermin.
Ugh.
They all skitter around the
Fireball.
privy, the floor of this privy. You see that several actually watch you from the rim of the old chamber pot that is in the corner. But on the northern end of the room, there is glass from a broken vanity mirror sprinkled across the tile floor.
So fireball until I can't fireball no more. Okay. Well, nothing in there.
I'm not touching the chamber pot, but mirrors. I think I know enough about other entities that mirrors can be some doorways. Can I check out this mirror to see if there's anything magical about either the remaining glass or I guess the broken glass? It just looks like somebody had a tantrum and shattered their mirror.
For purposes here, I'm going to ask for an investigation roll.
Three.
17.
Okay. Dalen, as you look around, it's very few times that broken items maintain traces of any arcana that might have once been held within them. And much the same here. This seems to you, at least in its current state, a mundane mirror. No real way to tell if that was always the case. But Hugh, as you're also looking in the same area as Valen, uh, while you don't notice anything out of the ordinary with the mirror itself, you do notice that under a thick layer of dust, an onyx bracelet upon the vanity.
Okay. Let's check on that.
As you brush off the dust, you think that
Yeah.
perhaps it could be worth maybe 100 gold or so?
Hey guys, loot.
Woohoo!
I'm just gonna put this in my pocket.
100%?
Pardon?
Can I do a quick search of this room that Romulus looked at?
Yeah. You can either do a quick search, which is an investigation check, or take your time, which no check at all, but it does take a few minutes.
It took them a few minutes to look through that disgusting room, right? So I'll probably just be doing this while they're doing that.
Yeah, totally. So, while the others have gone back through the main hall and we're looking into the privy vast, you're sorting through the storage room, and as you do so, and not much of like actual value, no gold or anything like that. However, you would find some useful items. There's a crowbar, there's a sledgehammer, there's a set of smith's tools and carpenter's tools. There's a hooded lantern, some fishing tackle, and 50 feet of rope. Hempen.
You said carpenters and
Smiths.
smith's tools?
Yep. If only this was Descent.
Yep. Yeah. Thinking of a different crew that could really use that. Cool. That sledgehammer's probably a bit heavy. I think I'll probably take the crowbar, the rope, and both sets of tools.
Now, Smith's tools are also pretty heavy.
Also pretty heavy. Uh, I'll at least carry them out to the main area and I'll be like, hey guys, can any of you use these? And I'll hold out the smiths and carpenters' tools.
I believe they can use the smiths. I'm not sure about the carpenters.
Not me.
I stick to baking.
Okay, well, Vass will hand the smith's tools over to Hugh if he wants them.
Sure.
And I guess I'll just take the carpenter's tools just in case.
Sounds good.
I think I may already have a crowbar. I'm not sure if anyone wants this one. Doesn't hurt to have multiple. Do I have one? Let me see.
I am the
don't-
crowbar.
I know
I
that
don't have one.
the Descent crew had a crowbar that was being passed around.
That's Mel's. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna add the bar then to my inventory.
All right. I guess go to this side.
Time to erase my fog of war.
I mean, you can just show us everything. You know.
Nah, man. I have fog of war. I'm gonna use fog of war.
Okay.
You feel like you must.
I like it. He's nice. It's better than me having to draw everything. Alright, so. Oh, I meant to grab the eraser, not grab Zula. Zula gets yoinked into the abyss.
No.
That's one way to confront Thoth, I guess. Just go right to the source.
I
Yeah.
said I didn't want to go to the abyss.
Naughty shadows go to the abyss. So,
I guess the shadow demons are in the abyss.
Not all in the abyss.
that wasn't a shadow demon. It's
Pretty
just
sure I came across one in Barovia, though.
true. As you open this door, you are greeted with the sight of rusted knives, scattered bones, and other remnants of what was once a kitchen. There are plates, bowls, cups spilled across the wooden floor, a cupboard that collapsed long ago, being the source of this strange strewing of the sets. There's another cupboard sagging under the weight of its contents. Two burnt skeletons laying huddled beneath the wooden tables, a rotten wine barrel in pieces in the corner. Um, it's been centuries since any of the residents of the keep have required food, so nothing's been restocked.
Looking at the bodies, I don't think they're any of the ones we're looking for, I'm guessing.
Nope. You don't see a prisoner, a musician, a drowned woman, or a librarian.
What's behind door number 375?
I can't imagine a drowned woman's upstairs. Well, I guess there's bathtubs.
Yeah, there could be bathtubs upstairs.
Do I know if Lady Isolde was a librarian?
She was not. Next door. This door, again, like the other armory, the lock is starting to give, so you have to force your way through. But this one is giving more issue. You can kind of glimpse inside and tell that it's the armory, but it's not opening as well. You may need to pick the lock or break it down with force.
I'll back away and let the rogue do their job.
Right, Vass? You gonna give it a shot?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. I'll pick this lock.
All right, give
Bass,
it.
what are you doing? Check your traps.
my mistake. I thought we weren't doing that.
It's a sleight of hand check to try and unlock the door.
Great. Get my sheet up here. That's a 24.
Yeah. You're able to unpick the lock that was giving you trouble, and while the door creaks open, you're able to actually see the full armory now. This has more ranged weaponry. Broken longbows, short bows, crossbows. They all hang from the racks or are scattered across the floor. Um, you would notice upon the eastern wall of the armory two broken chests.
I will look at the chests to see if there's anything useful inside.
All right. The northern chest has about 60 or so standard arrows. Um, do you go for the southern chest as well?
May as well.
Great. I need a dexterity check.
Of course you do, because that is the luck that Vass has. There's been a whole lot of nothing, and the first time he jumps in there to do it, it's this nonsense. That's a 19.
Okay. So you're able to move out of the way to avoid the uh, dart that comes out of it. Uh, and you would notice that as it strikes against the wood behind you, there is a thick drop of poison coating upon the dart.
Fool me once.
But you would notice that in this chest, there are only 3 arrows. And as a closer look, they actually are bolts for crossbows.
Do these seem special in any way, or are they pretty run down like the other weapons?
These are similar to the glaive that Romulus had found, in the fact that they don't seem to be showing any passage of time upon their countenances.
Is that just the crossbow bolts, or was it the same with the other arrows
The
in the other
standard
chest?
arrows still showed time, but they were somewhat protected, which is why they're still usable underneath the chest. Um,
Okay.
but they do show that they're just sort of mundane. But these ones, they seem resistant to the effects of time.
Vassal kind of call over his shoulder. Hey, do you any of you guys use crossbows?
I fling magical cards at people. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
But thanks for asking.
Yeah, I mean these look like they might be special in some way, maybe. Maybe they'll bring some coin.
Coin?
And how many regular arrows did you say?
60.
I'll take the arrows. I use the bow.
Yep. You can take
And
the arrows.
I'll take the crossbow bolts
And 3
just
bolts.
because.
Yep. You can add 3 bolts of slaying undead to your inventory.
Sure be useful.
Potentially.
Are there any
Sounds like you have to fight a
crossbows
death knight
laying
later.
around?
None in a usable condition in the armory.
Damn it! Okay. Maybe I could just stab him with it.
I mean,
That is
improvised
one way to use it.
weapons, for sure.
Yeah, you can
Well-
throw it.
I mean, yeah, I
Just
think you
like
can
a-
give it
like
to
a dart.
our monk. I think our monk can
Yeah.
throw them like darts.
Yeah.
Is our monk the type of monk that any weapon in a monk's hand becomes a monk's weapon?
I think it's just simple weapons is what I can use.
Yeah, there's a monk subclass, I think, that any time you catch something, it becomes a monk's weapon. But
Oh, so I just have to toss it to him first.
Yeah.
Or to her first.
If you throw
And then
if
she
you throw it at
gets
me,
it over.
I can deflect it. Wait.
Yeah. So we'll just have to make sure we're next to each other in initiative, and it'll be fine.
Uh, so,
You spend your turn throwing a crossbow every time, and that's right. I
alright.
could be
Look, we
casting
didn't say it
spells,
was-
but I have to throw this crossbow to Zula.
We didn't say it was optimized.
For some reason, we
Well,
keep dying.
None of us have a crossbow. You're our crossbow.
Let me double check.
I mean, if I really had to, I could just create a packed crossbow.
Oh, you know what? Crossbow is listed on weapons I can have, so I apologize. I can't
So-
use the crossbow. My bad. I just assumed I
We
could.
don't have a crossbow.
We don't.
Though.
That's the thing.
We
Is we
only
have the
the
bolts.
Wait, what? Oh, well, okay. Sorry, my bad. I'm delayed on the conversation.
No, you're good. You're good. So,
Okay. Oh, so that's why you're talking about. You're gonna throw the bolts at me.
You are the crossbow in this scenario.
Okay, yeah, I am the crossbow.
all right. So, I believe there is just a few more doors here. We have this one here, and then the one in front. Romulus is standing in front.
There was no corpses in the armory room.
No, just the arrows.
Okay.
Opening the door in front of you, Romulus, you see a small room with two exit ways. One leading to the north, potentially to who knows where, maybe outside. Then a stairwell about 15 feet descending below the keep.
There's a downstairs?
It appears so.
I always put the good shit in the basement.
I'll keep that noted. What's in the other room?
Valen,
Valen's checking.
you see what looks to be a small music hall.
Oh no.
You would
Look
notice
for
a piano.
some bones there.
It is the piano that is here is now silent, and there is a single skeleton lying collapsed on the floor beside the piano's bench.
I will bundle up the bones of what I assume is the musician and say, "Who's got the bone bag?"
Zula runs in.
I think I probably somewhat saw Zulu put the other bones in there, so I just kind of shout at the bones, "Musician bones!" Jump in there. I was like, did I do that right?
You did great.
No.
And Zula marks the bag. Musician. Discount fast.
Discount that.
Timu of ass.
Oh my goodness.
To be fair, we don't know if they
Even
were better.
better.
They could have been a better performer than Vaz. We don't know that.
No, they're not very good
Impossible.
anymore, are they?
If they were so good, they wouldn't be dead.
I mean,
Well,
being a good musician is very powerful, so they
Okay,
would be
well,
alive.
I want to see Vaz survive Godfire.
I believe in you, Vass. Zula puts a
As
little
the
hand on
person
his
standing next to Vaz, I don't want to see Vaz have to survive Godfire.
No. We can tank
I
it. We're
was
good.
gonna say thank you, but I'm a little confused as to what that actually means. So that's okay.
I don't want.
All right,
I don't want
I pit.
coming at either of us.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I guess Can we search the rest of the room to see if there's anything else worth gathering up?
There's not much else in this room besides the bones and the piano. So if you want to take the piano with you, it is pretty cumbersome.
Zula
I will
lays
fit
on the
the
piano.
bones in my bag of holding.
And like lift a corner of the piano and be like, I don't think this is the travel model.
I don't
So,
think
do you
so.
want to go
Also, the
downstairs
door
and
seems way too small to get this thing. I think the room was built around it.
They took the piano and
or
they
it was
built it in the room. It was very much an IKEA kind of situation.
Yep. Like you can only
a,
move it once.
did we want to go downstairs? I'm pretty sure that's where the prison is.
Makes sense. I'll go first.
No, please don't sacrifice
Yay, scary
yourself.
basement.
When I go first, poison darts get flung in my face or we get in encounters. So
Well, I'll go first because I'm at least resistant to poison.
Oh, I can go first. I'm immune to poison.
I love that. you watch as fast take a poison dart to the face every time.
It's like, oh, oops.
Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, we can head down to the basement level. And as we do that, I am gonna say let's take our mid-session break here, and we'll come back after a few minutes to see what's below.
Awesome.
Ham. You were going down. You chose down. It's down. We had Hugh at the front. And Zula. Yes. Yes. I don't know if that's the actual order, but it's the order I've put you guys down in. What you see here is the crypt. It is filled with rows and rows of long dead soft generations, and as your footsteps come down the stairs, start to look around, all of a sudden there is a head of blonde hair that pops out of one of the crypts. Tender, young. Oh, hello there. And you would notice that several of the graves have been disturbed, coffins ransacked. Lori looks towards Hugh. Have we met before? Oh, you look awfully familiar. Well, I'm Lori. Lori Wanwillow. What are your names again? Or what are you doing? Well, doesn't matter. I am looking for a special magical artifact. It's a black sapphire medallion. You haven't seen it, have you? It's a medallion. It has a sapphire on it, but the sapphire's black instead of blue. My friend Alistair told me all about it. Have you met him? We used to be great pals, but he accidentally trapped me behind a brick wall, which sort of soured the relationship. He said it's the most beautiful gem in all of Ansalon. Maybe we could travel together. I can help you explore the keep. I can help you fight, people here. Lord Soth is
Zula
here.
throws her dagger.
Wait!
Silence!
Wait.
As she pulls on her devil mask.
Calm down. Jeez. Lori. It's me.
Oh, we know this one. Okay.
Bess. You.
Oh,
Annie Bells.
yeah. You were there. You were there with the thing. Yeah,
The
yeah,
Flying Fortress.
yeah. Lord Soth was there. He's here too. Like, not right now, but this is his place. You want me to fight? You wanna fight him? I can help you with that. You're not gonna get out of here alive, as Lord Soth has anything to say about it. But we can find the medallion, and I can keep it like a present from you guys to remember you by. But I could also help you fight him because I'm pretty good at doing things. Um, And as she's saying this, you would notice she's got a femur in her hand as she's talking, as like sort of an accentuation.
Valen's gonna look at Vast and be like, a little overwhelmed by how fast this tiny creature is talking. I just be like, do you know this creature?
Yeah, that's Lori.
Yep. She's great.
Why does she talk so fast?
That's Lori.
Thank you, Sir
Do we-
Dale.
Do we need Lori?
I mean, Lori's okay in a fight.
I can also get into small places really easily, and as she's like climbing out of the crypt, like, here, watch this. And all of a sudden Lori disappears, and there's just this small rat that moves past into like in between your group and then pops right between Vass and Romulus. And Lori's back. So like if you need to get through like any sort of like broken walls or, doors that are too like they're locked and you're too big to get through them, I can get through them and I can see what's on the other side. Maybe I can find my amulet, or maybe of course there's big bad guys over there. Then we can like just jump him. Cause I'm hungry.
Vass is having an internal crisis because he doesn't know if it's rude to point out a certain thing about Lori to the others in front of Lori.
Balin's trying to decide if Lori just called him fat. But I will say, Lori, that was quite a good trick. Why are you down here? Why are you in a crypt?
Like I said, I was looking for the, black sapphire medallion, and I was thinking that, maybe Grandpa Soth had it, and she holds the femur, and then she just throws it. But he didn't, so, I mean, it's not down here, but it could be somewhere else. Do you want to go
Is
look?
it magical?
We could split up, cover more ground. Oh, but maybe if you guys get stuck in a bind, I wouldn't be able to help you, and I can't really help you if I'm not there. What do you guys think?
Did you find
Ash-
anything down here?
Well, I found Grandpa Soth, I found Grandma Soth, I found Aunt Soth. There's like a little Soth down here. I don't know if that was just like a nickname or something like that. There's a lot of Soths down here.
It looked like there was a prisoner Soth, or a librarian Soth, or a drowned woman Soth.
Ew, why are you talking about librarians? That's so boring. We should do something fun.
Can I hand her like a bag of food so that she can, I don't know, occupy her mouth with that?
I mean, you can hand her the bag of food if you'd like.
You can try. You can try. I don't think it's gonna work.
Do
I
you?
hand her the bag of food.
She looks at it and is like, okay, yeah, I can hold this. I don't really know what's going to be like fun in here, but we can try. And if she looks through it, it's just like dried rations, right?
Yeah.
I bet I saw some rats up there earlier. I wonder, do you think we could like lure them out with this? That could be fun. You just like pounce on them.
I grab a ration and I not I put it close to her mouth so she can start eating it.
She looks at you and, what are you doing?
You said you were hungry.
Oh, I don't eat food. I've not had to eat food in like centuries at this point. Like, did I tell you about the time that I was behind the wall? Oh, I got so hungry behind the wall. I was that.
There's a creaking in my neck as I slowly turn to Vass to be like, explain this bitch now. Like,
Zula,
what does she mean by she's
Zula.
hungry?
Immediately takes 2 steps backwards.
Okay. Hang on, guys. 1 second. So, Lori has something in common with someone we were just dealing with in Barovia. And I think y'all know, well, maybe not you, Valen. Most of you know my feelings about those kinds of beings. But I'm fine with this one. She's great.
Yeah, me and Vasco like way back. Like we had a whole situation in the underneath of the sort of what was it like a flying citadel or something like that. And then we were in the citadel itself, and I was a rat walking around with them, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, I don't have any blood on me, so um,
No, but you've got a lot in you.
and let
But I won't bite you while you can fight that. Like, if you end up dying and then your, like, blood is starting to get cold, well, we don't want you to, like, waste it or anything. So I might take a nibble back.
okay, Lori, do you need blood right now?
No, no, I don't need it. But, my stomach is starting to cramp a little bit. But like I said, I survived behind a wall. But I think that, again, Alistair was just, he accidentally trapped me back there. It was like a prank gone wrong, I think. It's fine. I don't like him as much anymore. We were best friends, but we aren't anymore.
I've already walked away.
There's really not much in the crypt. The the tombs that are open, you can see are just hold bones, if that. The ones that haven't would probably take some time to open. Um, Meanwhile, Lori's just like starting to walk upstairs and like just chattering on. So like I don't know what you guys have seen upstairs. And like again, if you've seen the black sapphire medallion, you should really tell me about that because that's the whole reason why I'm here. And if you can find that for me, I can do and find other things for you. Like I said, I can get into really small spaces pretty easily, and it's just like on and on and on. And she's like walking upstairs, I'm just assuming that you guys are going to be traveling with her.
Bass, do you know
Can
what
you
the
get into
black
really
sapphire
quiet
is?
places? We're trying not to be noticed by
Oh,
any of the other
quiet.
occupants.
Yeah, I can try and
Yeah,
be quiet. Yeah, I can just sneak really, really well. I'm pretty good at that.
right behind you.
All right. Did Zula ask Vass if he knows
Yeah,
what this necklace is?
yeah, pulling Hugh and Vass being our guides to this place. Do you know what the black sapphire is, and is it some demonic thing that he's gonna betray us with?
I don't believe I've ever heard of such an item.
Can I
So
do a
it's just
touch
a
check on this?
You've not heard of
Or would I?
this. Yeah, it's not something you've heard of, but you do recall from your previous interaction with Lori that she is a treasure hunter, so this could just be some item that has
Yeah,
caught her attention.
I haven't heard of this specifically, but I doubt it's like an Eldritch abomination thing. It should be fine.
Yeah, like Alistair that she keeps mentioning, he was fine. He wasn't like my favorite person in the world, but he's fine. I wouldn't say he's bad. So if he told her about it, I I don't imagine it's anything that we got to worry about. Probably just
Certainly
the
can't
most
blame him for
beautiful.
lying. Sorry. We
alrighty,
certainly
just my
can't blame
paranoia.
Alistar for hiding her behind a wall. We're going to be looking for some conveniently placed walls soon, I think.
Or I could just stuff her in the bag of holding. She doesn't need to breathe.
She
Oh, we could just keep dumping the bones in, and she can catalog them.
she you
I'm
just
conflagrating cataloging
you just noticed
and categorizing.
you watched her throw a femur across the room because she had no use for it. Do you really want to trust her with the useful bones?
She will
No.
definitely mix up the bones.
Yeah, she wouldn't care.
Well, if there's nothing of use down here besides the is she
Well,
a halfling or what is she
she
again?
is a kender.
A kender.
A kender.
Okay.
Uh,
They're the halfling sized elf looking people, right?
Kleptomaniacs.
also super brave, if I remember correctly.
They are a race of small humanoids known for their boundless curiosity and adventurous spirit. They
And
are
Kinzer are
described often
irritating.
as childlike, with pointed ears and a tendency towards impulsive actions. Uh, but, well, their curiosity, while enduring to some, often leads them to be perceived as nosy, kleptomaniacs, and even annoying, among other races.
Ah. Well, I'm guessing, Faye, you were implying that there's nothing down here.
Yeah, there's not really anything down here.
Okay. Then I guess we go back upstairs and follow the really loud, tiny person.
Well, she's whispering now. She was told to be quiet.
Hmm. All right. So, do we want to check the outer towers before we go upstairs?
So there's bad guys outside the walls, but
I mean,
not to get too cocky, there are two of them and lots of us.
It could be a lot
I
of
mean,
fun. We could
sounds.
just, sneak around because I know we're trying to be like quiet and not get their attention, and then like bam, right in their faces.
You know what? You seem brave. You lead the charge.
Really? You want me in the front? I can do that. Yeah. Yes, I can do that.
We'll give
And then
we'll
she
give you our greatest weapon,
she
crossbow
puffs
bolts.
before you can even
Yeah,
do
you
that.
don't happen to have a crossbow, do you?
She puffs into a rat and squeezes in through some of the holes in the broken wall.
Oh, shit.
I wait in here for
Yeah.
for her attack, and then
Can
I
I
bust out.
can I see through the cracks in the wall?
She left into the garden, so you can only see the thorns, and you don't see where she's moved beyond that.
But can I see into like the outside?
You can see into a thorn bush.
I won't teleport into a thorn bush. I'll go around like a peasant.
Uh,
I
About
guess we're
how
just
long has
waiting,
this?
like listening onto the door to see if anything pops off.
uh, you hear a very loud call of "Bam!" From Lori. Uh, and I would like for you guys to roll an initiative.
All right, everybody gets advantage, and I think even Lori, if she's within 30 feet.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know if it relies on sight. I think it just says within 30 feet. I'll double check though.
yeah.
Listen, I don't regret anything.
Yeah, so guys,
Good.
if it wasn't clear, she's the vampire.
No, I
As
caught
long
on.
as long as the
Okay.
What
weapon's within
monster
your reach,
created a vampire Tinder? It's just mean.
you and your allies within 30 feet of you gain the following benefits. So, alarm, and then supernatural readiness, advantage on initiative rolls. So up to you. Maybe I don't see Lori as an ally.
I mean, that is a perception of Zula. Uh, I will tell you, Lori probably does not need advantage on initiative with her bonus. So it's okay if she doesn't have it.
She can get advantage. Sula will be nice. She hears the
I'm
cries
assuming
of
it's
Akron-
been 10
Akron.
minutes since our last fight.
Yes, it has been 10 minutes since then.
Yeah.
All right.
Has it been an hour though since we got here? I'm just wondering if my boots are still active or not, and my see invisibility.
Uh,
As long as you're not flying, they shouldn't be burning through anything, right?
well, you can turn them on and off again, but if you just have them constantly going, it's like idling a
A
car.
charge gives me an hour. A charge gives me an
Oh, okay.
hour. So
All right.
Oh, okay, I got you. I forgot the new one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, uh, since you got here, it might be getting close to an hour, but you put see invisibility since entering the keep, so it's not yet been an hour in the keep. I'd say you've got 15 minutes left on the boots and 20 minutes left on see invis. Alrighty. Let's get some spooky combat music. All right. So Lori goes first. With her BAM. Um, and she is going to go for a a bite. He's gonna try and grab something and then bite it.
Ooh.
Her best weapon is her teeth. 16 will hit our rose bearer. And that amount of damage. And so as she leaps forward and grabs hold of it like full body, she then is just going to tear her teeth right into the shoulder, or at least attempt to. Doo, 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 doo. She is able to bite it, and yeah, bam, bam, cool. So that's Lori's turn. Next up is going to be Bailey.
All right, so definitely hear that things kind of popped off outside, so I'm gonna step around Romulus and kick open that door
Yeah, easily
and
done.
attack Rosebearer B.
All right.
I'm gonna unsheath the Sword of Kos
Okay.
and attack.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, the sword of what now?
19.
Don't worry about that. 19's gonna hit.
A cow.
No. Let's not brush over the fact that I just saw Sword of Kos blip on my screen.
It's a different
Don't worry
cast.
about it. Just don't worry about it. All right. So then we're trying it one-handed. So it's 15, and then we're gonna use free bonus action Divine Smite. 11, and they're undead, so it's another D8. Hell yeah. So what is that? 10, 15,
Uh,
15 and 19. A lot. So 34 on the first swing, and then we'll take another swing.
So let me actually double check something here. For your damage
I guess I
against
assumed they were.
for the damage against undead, it's actually an extra 2d10.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Okay. So okay. Let me roll this damage for the other swing because I'm assuming a 27.
Oh yeah, very sure.
So I think it put the undead damage on there.
No, I see
So there's 3 rolls.
the 1d8, your divine smite, and then so you did a 1d8 for your custom roll, but it's actually 2d10.
I think it's 1d8 and the 2d10.
It's an extra d8 when you
Is
use
the-
a spell slot against an undead for your divine smite. But you get
Yeah.
a base 2d10 from the
Extra
sword.
2d10.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no.
Yeah. But
I'm messing it up. It's a 2d10, but it's only on when you get a critical hit against the undead. Sorry. That's on me.
oh, it's only right.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, then yeah. So then the first one was not 34, it was 23.
All right. So
And then the second one is just the 16.
yep, and that makes this guy not happy. All right. And
Yeah, that's it.
you, we come to your turn.
All right. Would I be able to slip by people to bring you here?
Unfortunately not. While you can move past your allies, you cannot move past the enemies. So.
Okay. So we're in a situation where we have a giant pile up at the door here.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the arrow.
Throw the
Oh,
bolt.
you know what? I will use one of my free Misty Steps.
Yeah, you could definitely do
And
that.
I will also Romulus, want to come with me?
Oh, sure.
All right, I'm gonna Misty Step and bring Romulus with me to behind them.
Woohoo! Look at that.
All right. And that uses my bonus action, so then after that I attack twice with my sword. First one's gonna be a 24 to hit.
All right, 24 is definitely gonna hit.
All right, the second one's with advantage. So that's going to be a 29.
Yep.
The 2 hit. Healing 29 magic piercing. 5 psychic. And 10 fire then.
Cool. Creature's blood. Anything else from Hugh? I believe that is it.
That is it.
Which brings us to Romulus.
I think I'm just going to attack with my sword. 19.
19 will hit.
26.
That's another hit.
Actually, hold on. Let me re-roll that again because I have advantage now. Nope. So take that 26. And then 23 for the Nick attack.
All hit.
Okay. Well, that is 23.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was dead before everything, so he's just a little extra crispy.
Okay. Well, is he dead from the first attack or?
No, all of them. Like
Okay.
your 8 from the vicious scimitar pushed him over.
Okay. All right. And then bonus action. I just look like I'm done with all this. And I end my turn.
All right, Vass, it is your go.
Vass is gonna run outside, and as he's getting to the door, he uses his bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then once he can see the remaining bad guy, he's gonna shoot him a couple of times with his short bow of melodies.
Uh,
That's a 28 to hit.
oh,
So I'm gonna get.
yes.
Oh,
Uh, Okay, yeah, no, you're good.
okay. I'll get sneak attack on this. So that will be 21 points of piercing magical and 5 points of thunder. And my second shot
Oh shit,
is a
nope.
22 to hit.
I did something wrong.
Oh,
Hold on. That wasn't. He wasn't dead.
damn, that would have been so cool.
All right. Hold please.
He's behind me.
The call is coming from within the keep.
All right. So that's where he was at before. We're adding him to the initiative. I want to say that was his thing. And then we had him. Bam. All right. Now, 22 will definitely hit. I was trying to make him bloodied.
Okay. I have a thing with piercer feet that I can never remember. I think I can re-roll that one, but let me just
I believe
check.
yes.
That sounds
'Cause I
right.
have the same feat.
Once per turn, you can re-roll. So I'm gonna do that because I don't like that one. There it is. That's a bit better. So 9 piercing and 5 thunder,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Zula. It is your turn.
Zula runs, slides between Zalen's leg, and then uppercuts the Black Rose Bearer.
Hell yeah.
$16 hit.
16 will hit.
Awesome. Oh, minimum damage.
Damage is damage.
14.
Also hits.
Oh, nice.
These guys, not hard to hit.
Last dagger. 22. Ready. It's 11. And how's he looking after that?
With his eyes. He's rough, but he's still standing.
I'll burn 1 key point. He's worth a key point. And I'll do Fury of Blows.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
14 was a hit, right?
14 was a hit.
Alright. And then last attack. Awesome. 13.
Alright, and that is down, and you are out of combat.
Look, a prisoner. Zula points at the targets over there.
As Lori spits out the bit of undead still stuck in her teeth. Are we looking for prisoners? Like, do you want to
I'm
have
looking
like
for 1 prisoner.
what? There's like
Okay, you
5
broke
of
up there
you.
for me. I didn't hear that.
Oh, I said we're looking for 1 prisoner.
There's 5 of you. You're sharing one prisoner amongst the all of you. Like, so are like, one of you gonna get like a torso, the other's gonna get an arm? Can
Hello?
I have? Oh no, are you still breaking
Can
up?
anybody hear me?
I can hear you, Ronald.
Same.
Yeah, I can hear everybody at the moment.
Hold on, let me. It could be a Ronald problem.
It is a Ronald problem. Everyone paused for me, or was frozen for me.
We heard you all fine. What was the last thing you heard?
Oh. You, you were you were literally first word of saying about the prisoner.
Okay, so Lori was
She's
just
like, you need me to find a prisoner?
yeah. So
Yeah.
Lori was like excited that you guys were finding a prisoner. So Lori was like, "No, we only need one." And then Lori's like trying to do the logistics of like sharing one prisoner. So like, is someone getting a torso? Is someone else getting like an arm? Um,
Like, no, we need a dead prisoner's bones.
like a
Specific dead prisoners.
okay, like that's where I was going. Like, it was a like little a or a like big A. Because there's a difference. You
No.
can't really see it when you're hearing it, but you can see it when you're reading it.
Hmm. Okay. Well, while we're out here, I guess, do we want to check this tower?
Well, does the targets count or no?
The targets do not seem to be skeletons. No,
Oh,
there's like one skeleton, I think. But they are like more corpsey, rotten.
Zula knocks him over and then walks away.
As Zula
Uh,
knocks one over, like his skull sort of rolls off, and Lori goes and picks it up and just like starts using it like a puppet.
Can I see if I look up? Are there any windows on this tower?
The towers do not seem to have the windows on them, but they do seem to head up around the keep, and you would actually notice at a higher level they do have like a walkway. Some of them are intact, some are not.
I was just gonna hover up and look at one if they existed, but that's okay.
Does the invisible Valen see?
Yeah, can I see anything in there?
You see stairs. It's just a guard tower.
It's a bunch of stairs. I'll climb the stairs. But I will shout back down. It's stairs.
Vass does not feel like dealing with stairs right now, so he's going to activate his boots.
Alright, I have not done the fancy carve out of this one yet. Climbing the stairs gets you up to here, where there are more stairs. So the stair direction is
Keep trudging up these stairs.
yeah, you don't want to check out anything. Oh no, because you can't reach the other levels from here. You gotta get to the area. Oh, can't see anything right there.
Ooh,
Pause it.
spoiler. Oh shit.
My brain couldn't process it in time, so I didn't get anything.
Alright, so 2 floors. So you're now on floor 3. You only have that area and it still goes up. Proceed to floor 4.
At this point, yes, but Valen is getting very irritated because he's in heavy armor and stairs suck.
Oh,
So
I wouldn't know.
Zula's
That's
doing
rough,
like the
buddy.
exercise routine, like motivator, like you can do it.
Yeah, I also only have a 10 on strength. So I'm in heavy armor, but I'm not really built to wear heavy.
I'm like, that's rough, buddy. As he says in full plate mithril armor.
Yep, it is. It's very rough. At this point, even Iris has like jumped down off of me and has walked, so she's not like adding weight.
Oh no, you lost half a pound.
It's the thought that counts.
Alright, so reaching level 4 of the tower keep. There are stairs that continue to go up further. And the first walkway that you can see leading not tower. But let me just check something here real quick. You would spot a figure uh, from the glimpsing out from the tower. Um, there is a figure in a suit of armor, Slamnik Knight's armor, for those of you that recognize the style. But most definitely undead. Sort of keeping a guard over this walkway.
We just see the one.
Uh, from this area, you don't know if there's more.
True. I guess I'll go walking across here, peeking my head through to see if I can see any more.
Now give me a stealth roll, unless you are going invisible.
I'm definitely invisible. I can still give you a stealth.
I would
Do we
appreciate
need to
that.
add our tokens?
We can add tokens here.
Scooby-Doo gang
It's
style
a 19
head stacked.
on the stealth.
Okay, yeah, so as you peek out to see if there are other figures here, you would notice that there are 3 of these skeletal knights guarding and keeping a watch over this area.
Don't really know that there's a way around this other than just getting rid of them, unless anybody's got an idea.
Just sort of peeking around, trying to get an idea, a little scouting ahead.
What does the center look like?
Uh,
Just a wall?
it's got doors. You could go into the center.
Oh, so there is a wall.
Yeah.
I don't have any clever ideas.
I have the cleverest idea. Might be undead.
That's y'all's call. Just don't trip.
Yes, let's go.
At some point
can-
during the walking, Lori would have become a little rat and hitched a ride on somebody's shoulder.
I can run on vertical surfaces, right?
Yeah. But
Or as a monk, yeah.
if you stop moving, you
But
will
if I
fall.
stop, yeah. If I throw a grappling hook, can I pull somebody down with my body weight to avoid a check, or do I have to do a strength check?
Um, it would be a save on their side.
Oh, okay.
But if they didn't see it coming, would it be a disadvantage?
If you don't see the delayed fireball, do you have a disadvantage on your dexterity save?
Yes.
The answer is no.
That face. All right. I mean, if everybody wants to just go ahead and start murdering.
I know what Zula's gonna do for her first turn.
So is the plan murder?
Do we have time for murder?
That's what that's what I'm looking at. We can go a little bit over, but because we have that room, but that's a question of like, all right, it's gonna be a little bit of time if the plan is murder. Do we want to call it now, or do you want to go through the murder? Because I know that it's late for some people.
Yeah, maybe we should prepare for murder for next time.
Okay.
So, if the plan is murder and the party would like to save the murder, we can murderize at the start of the next session.
Sounds good.
Sounds
God,
good to
Awesome.
me.
Looks
hate not a race. Gosh dang it. Alrighty then.